Hello, Justin. Ken Latham with the Design Guy signing on, trying to give you an idea of where we've made it to this week. Okay, as we're looking down into here, you can see that we're looking down into this living room. Oop, yeah, point to the right place. We're looking into the living room here, back in towards that dining room, and then of course we've got your kitchen area with the bar top there. So, let's rotate this around just a little bit. I'm going to be kind of quick with this. It's Friday at 4:30, so I'm going to try to get out of here. So we're looking back through. This is that column that I was talking about here. I was going to try to get in, and that little half wall really gives us a place to kind of give us division through there. So let's zoom, come back around here. So that dining room's plenty good size. I did go back in and add some twin windows up on that front as opposed to singles. They were looking a little bit lonely. Back into that kitchen area. We've got plenty of space back into there. And I went ahead and did the bump on that back, and I went ahead and added a triple window there. It's something that's going to give us plenty. We need to get as much light as we can through there. And the other thing to think about is I'm debating on whether we go ahead and do just a skylight back into this area, maybe a couple skylights. I can't get it at the correct angle here, but essentially maybe a skylight in the center, maybe a larger one there, or at least doing, if we come back in, at least maybe doing a couple of them. Maybe doing a couple of them like here, and then another one here evenly spaced on that roof. That'll help bring some light down into that door and into these windows, where otherwise with that roof it's really going to be dark. So let's work our way back around. We talked about that stairway and how that's going up into the room over the garage. Nothing really has changed there. This bathroom really hasn't changed either. I believe that's about the same setup we had the other day. Then the garage is about the same as we had it the other day. I did go ahead and add a couple of windows into it. I'll swing this one back around a little bit more. Yeah, I'll swing this around a little bit more. I did come back into this bathroom. Whoa. Did come back into this bathroom, and I went in and added a glass block window and then a window at the back of that area as well. So let's rotate into there and look at that. We didn't have a real good setup on that, or I didn't have a good idea of where we wanted to head to, so I went with something that I've used similar before. So essentially we're looking at going ahead and doing a glass shower here, the tub here, with then the glass block in front of it. Then at the back wall we've got the window off the back bringing light in. Rotate this back around so you can see also in that shower where I've got that doorway into it. There's the hinges. Kind of hard to see the pull just because it's so small, but there's the pull on that as well. Then rotate that back around. The vanities that you had with that tub in the center, we can go back to that. I didn't, it wasn't something that tripped my trigger. So what I did do was went in and just added the vanity on the end with a drawer base. Same thing here, vanity at the end with a drawer base there. And of course you're going to have the mirrors up on the walls. I haven't added any of those in there as of yet. Okay, so they would be up in there. Swing this on back around. That toilet area is the same as what we talked about. The closet areas really haven't moved. There's that bedroom. One of the things I was looking at with that Murphy door, the way you're talking about having it set up, is they're really treating that very similar to a door. So if we put one in here, I don't know if you don't want to go ahead and build something at the other end, whether it's fixed or not, just trying to make it look the same, because that does appear to be as such as a door when it's trimmed out. Then, okay, now you get your TV up on the wall here. Forgot to mention that. Into this area, I guess we didn't really talk about what material we wanted to have on this wall by the fireplace, but we do have your gas fireplace. I did get this bumped out like what we had talked about, and this is from side to side is 7 foot across there. This mantle is typically going to be 6 foot across that mantle, so it gives you plenty of room there. I've got a better than a 60-inch TV up on that wall. All right, and from there, let me flip into another 3D view on this. I did go with the two dormers, like what you were talking about. I think the two dormers look good up on there. So I'm just going to swing this around. And actually the single dormer, if we got into that single dormer, that would come in and just be too tall because we would end up bypassing that back roof with a wider dormer. So we could do a little bit wider dormer, but not really a double wide dormer if you wanted to. But I think the double dormers look well there. And if I go back into that floor plan, what you're going to see is right there and right there is where that dormer is up above. So that'd be sweeping light down into that room all the way through. So that's going to bring plenty of light in for you. And once again, the dormers or skylights are going to do a lot to get that light in because those porches are going to make it very, very dark. Then back to that 3D again. Sorry to keep switching around on you. We bring this back around. This is the transom window that we were talking about putting into that bathroom. So I've got it up high, just keeping it out of that shower area. Then these porches on the back, or the porch on the back, I did go ahead and go with a square column like what we were talking about. That way if you wanted to come in and do, screening up into this area, they've got room to go ahead and do that screening. Everything would work out well there. Swing this back around some more. And I guess you can see that you can look into that house from upstairs. Okay, let's look one more time back at that floor plan. I just want to see if it was anything that I had there. Yes, there is another view that I wanted to give you. If we come back into here, and I am looking from that kitchen area up, this is the taller wall that I was talking about doing there, where we've got the slope. So if I rotate that on around here, okay, so I'm going to continue rotating this on around, and you'll be able to see what I was talking about, what that ceiling is doing there. So we are coming up that slope of that ceiling and across. Okay, and with that roof, we're an 8/12 pitch on that front to rear. Okay, so that's 8/12 on the outside. The inside of that is going to be approximately half using a truss. So this would be about a 4/12. Then, just showing you a little bit more into that dining room, what we've got there, coming back around. And again, you can see where these dormers are. I haven't cleaned everything up for that. But we've got the dormers coming in from the top here and the top here. And go back to the outside view. Like I said, I really haven't trimmed everything up yet. Of course, that roof is not going to go all the way through like I'm showing it right there. All right, Justin, this is Ken Latham signing off. You have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. Ciao.